Yes. Recharging aerosol spray cans can introduce contaminants that degrade chemical purity and performance. When recharging, always use clean, dry air or an appropriate inert gas to avoid introducing moisture and oxygen that can react with propellants or active ingredients. Avoid oil lubricated compressors because oil aerosols and vapors will carry into the can and coat internal components or chemically interact with formulations. If you must use a compressor, choose a water and oil trap rated for fine filtration and place it inline as close to the recharge point as possible. Wear fresh personal protective equipment and change gloves frequently to prevent skin oils and particulates from entering the valve area during handling and filling. Work in a clean environment with minimal airflow that stirs dust and fibers, and wipe the fill and valve surfaces with a dry lint-free cloth or with a solvent compatible with the product to remove residues before connecting. Use dedicated, clean hoses and fittings that are flushed with the purge gas prior to connection so residual fluids from prior jobs do not mix into the can. Finally, document the source and lot of any propellant or solvent used and perform small batch testing for color, odor, viscosity, and spray pattern before returning product to service. A common mistake is using a non-filtered compressor and not realizing oil or water contamination has occurred, so install a high-efficiency coalescing filter and test downstream for oil and moisture. Another frequent issue is handling without changing contaminated gloves, which transfers skin oils and particulates. Solve this by instituting a glove change protocol and using tack-free wipes at the valve. People also underestimate residue in hoses and fittings from previous work, which can be avoided by dedicating lines to specific chemistries or by flushing lines thoroughly with the same propellant or an appropriate solvent before use. BigHomeProjects.com connects homeowners with local contractors and helps contractors find new work, which is useful when you need professional help for safe aerosol handling or recharging equipment. We also host a discussion community where we share practical tips and troubleshoot contamination and equipment questions together.